When I was 16, my sister and I were kidnapped from a courthouse in Johnson County, Kansas, separated and transported to a remote city in Montana. Here, we were held captive in a hotel and threatened into a relationship with our abusive father through a forced reunification camp called Family Bridges. When we were taken from the courthouse, all of our things, including our phones and our clothes, were confiscated from us, and we were shoved out the back door of the courthouse by 2 transport agents and security guards. My sister and I were put into separate cars, and I didn't see her again until we got to Montana. We weren't allowed to ask any questions about where we were going or what we would be doing. Our case manager was there at the courthouse, and he told us to just go along with it and just do what they say. Throughout the trip, I was terrified. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep, I could barely stop shaking. And when we got to Montana, it was so much worse than I even imagined. Randy Rand, Kathleen Rock, and Kelly Voyage ran our program and forced us to participate in a 4-day workshop where we had to denounce our mom and say that we loved our abuser. We were forced to share a hotel room with our abuser, and we had no privacy. We weren't allowed to shut any doors, including the bathroom door, and we were coerced into saying that our safe parent, our mom, had brainwashed us into believing that we were abused. The program leaders placed a moratorium on history, and we weren't allowed to talk about the abuse or anything that happened before we came to the camp. They made us feel like if we told anyone, not only would we be punished, but no one would believe us anyway. The program leaders told us that if we didn't participate in the workshop, we'd be sent to wilderness camps, psychiatric facilities, or foster care. They told us that my sister and I would be separated and that we wouldn't see each other or our mom again until we each turned 18 if we chose this option. They forced us to write a letter to our mom saying that we wanted to go to a wilderness camp or psychiatric facility instead of going along with their program, which meant going to live with our abuser. I remember at one point during the workshop, I was visibly depressed, and the leaders pulled me aside and told me I wasn't working hard enough at the program. They said that if I wasn't excited about living with my abuser, then the no contact order would be extended. To top it all off, after the 4 days, the leaders forced us to fill out a feedback form about our experience at Family Bridges while they were looking over our shoulders. The only way to survive living with our abuser was to pretend that we were happy and that we were believing everything that they said. My story is not unique, and Family Bridges and forced reunification camps like it continue to terrorize kids and facilitate abuse. Please support CJE Youth Speak if you can, and thank you for watching.